Shalom, Boker Tov.
Shalom, Boker Tov.
Welcome, everybody. Good morning.
Shalom, Boker Tov. Good morning.
Today we're going to do the last part of Parashat Devarim. We have been reading in Deuteronomy, that's Devarim, about the journey of the children of Israel, and this is from the perspective of Moshe. And he is explaining when Yahweh said that only Caleb and Joshua were going to enter into the land. And he is explaining now some of the battles that they had with the other nations and basically how they're going into the land that Yahweh had promised them. And so we're going to continue here with chapter 3. It's only a few verses in chapter 3. It's a short portion today. And then it's later on in the book of Devarim, we'll see that Moshe is prophesying and telling the children of Israel what's going to happen in the last days. So let's begin today with chapter 3 in Devarim, and we can start with the blessing, and then we'll continue. Okay. Baruch hu et Yahweh HaBorach. Baruch Yahweh HaBorach Le'olam Ba'ed. Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah
Yahweh
Noten
HaTorah. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so I'm gonna put the transliteration so you can follow along. And again, the link to this is in the email that I sent you, so you can follow along. Okay, so chapter 3, Deuteronomy, Devarim, verse 1. Then we turned and went up the way to Bashan, and Og, sovereign of Bashan, came out against us, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. And Yahweh said to me, do not fear him, for I have given him and all his people and his land into your hand. And you shall do to him as you did to Sihon, sovereign of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon. So Yahweh our Elohim gave into our hands Og, sovereign of Bashan, with all his people, and we smote him until he had no survivors remaining. And we captured all his cities at that time. There was not a city which we did not take from them. 60 cities, all the district of Argob, the reign of Og in Bashan. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hear that in the Hebrew. Here we go. Oh, sorry, going to something else. Not the audio. Give me 1 second. So I just read verses 1 through 4. And I'm just getting the audio. There we go.
בנפן בנעל דרך הבשן. ויצא עוג מלך הבשן לקראתנו הוא וכל עמו למלחמה אדרע. ויאמר אדוני אלי, אל תירא אותו, כי בידך נתתי אותו ואת כל עמו ואת ארצו, ועשית לו כאשר עשית לסיחון מלך האמורי, אשר יושב בחשבון. ויתן אדוני אלוהינו בידינו גם את עוג מלך הבשן ואת כל עמו, ונקהו עד בלתי השאיר לו שריד. ונלכוד את כל ערב בעת ההיא. לא הייתה קריה אשר לא לקחנו מאיתם. 90 עיר כל חבל ארגוב ממלכת עוג בבשן.
Okay, and verse 5. And all these cities were fenced high with walls, gates, and bars, besides a great many unwalled towns. And we put them under the ban, as we did to Sihon, sovereign of Heshbon, putting the men, the women, and the children of every city under the ban. But all the livestock and the spoil of the cities we took as booty for ourselves. And at that time we took the land from the hand of the 2 sovereigns of the Amorites that was beyond the Jordan, from the Wadi Arnon to Mount Hermon. Sidonians call Hermon Sirion, and the Amorites call it Tanir. All the cities of the plain, all Gilad and all Bashan, as far as Salca and Edrei, cities of the reign of Og in Bashan. Okay, let's. We can continue one more. For only Og, sovereign of Bashan, was left of the remnant of the Rephaites. See, his bedstead was an iron bedstead. Is it not in Rabbah of the children of Ammon? 9 cubits is its length, and 4 cubits its width, according to the cubit of a man. Okay. Let's hear to verse 11 in the Hebrew.
כל אלה ערים בצורות חומה גבוהה, דלתיים ובריח, לבד מערי הפרזי, הרבה מאוד. ונחרם אותם, כאשר עשינו לסיחון מלך חשבון, אחריהם כל עיר מתים, הנשים והטף. וכל הבהמה ושלל הערים, בזונו לה. וניקח בעת ההיא את הארץ מיד שני מלכי האמורי אשר בעבר הירדן, מנחל ארנון עד הר חרמון. צידונים יקראו לחרמון סריון, והאמורי יקראו לו סדום. כל ערי המישור, וכל הגלעד וכל הבשן, עד סלחה ואדרעי, ערי ממלכת עוג בבשן. כי רק עוג מלך הבשן נשאר מיתר הרפאים. הנה ערשו ארץ ברזל, הלא היא ברבת בני עמון, 9 אמות אורכה, ו4 אמות רוחבה, ואמת איש.
Okay. And verse 12. And this land which we possessed at that time, from Aroer, which is by the Wadi Arnon, and half the mountains of Gilad and its cities, I gave to the Reubenites and the Gadites. And the rest of Gilad and all Bashan, the reign of Og, I gave to half the tribe of Manasseh, all the district of Argob, with all Bashan, called the land of the Rephaites. Yair, son of Manasseh, had taken all the district of Argob, as far as the border of the Geshurites and the Machites, and called them after his own name, the Bashan of Hawith Yair to this day. And to Machir I gave Gilad. And to the Reubenites and the Gadites I gave from Gilad as far as the Wadi Arnon, the middle of the Wadi at the border, as far as the Wadi Yabok, the Wadi Yabok, the border of the children of Ammon, and the desert plain with the Yarden at the border from Kinneret, as far as the sea Arba, the salt sea below the slopes of Pisgah on the east. Okay, let's hear to verse 17 in the Hebrew.
ואת הארץ הזאת ירשנו בעת ההיא, מערוער אשר על נחל ארנון, בחצי הר הגלעד וערב, נתתי לרובייני ולגדי, ויתר הגלעד וכל הבשן, ממלכת עוג, נתתי לחצי שבט המנשה, כל חבל הארגוב לכל הבשן, ההוא יקרא ארץ רפאים. יאיר בן מנשה לקח את כל חבל ארגוב עד גבול הגשורי והמעכתי, ויקרא אותם על שמו, את הבשן חוות יאיר, עד היום הזה. ולמחיר נתתי את הגלעד, ולרובייני ולגדי נתתי מן הגלעד ועד נחל ארנון, תוך הנחל וגבול, ועד יבוק הנחל גבול בני עמון. והערבה והירדן וגבול, מכנרת ועד ים הערבה, ים המלח, תחת אשדות הפסגה, מזרחה.
Okay, and verse 18. And I commanded you at that time, saying, Yahweh your Elohim has given you this land to possess. All you sons of might, pass over, armed before your brothers, the children of Israel. But let your wives and your little ones and your livestock, I know that you have much livestock, stay in your cities which I have given you, until Yahweh has given rest to your brothers as to you, and they also possess the land which Yahweh your Elohim is giving them beyond the Jordan. Then you shall return each man to his possession which I have given you. And I commanded Yehoshua at that time, saying, your eyes have seen all that Yahweh your Elohim has done to these two sovereigns. Yahweh does the same to all the rains which are passing, to all the rains which you are passing over. Do not fear them, for Yahweh your Elohim fights for you. That's the end of the Torah portion. Let's go ahead and hear that last part in the Hebrew.
ועצב אתכם בעת ההיא לאמור, אדוני אלוהיכם נתן לכם את הארץ הזאת לרשתה. חלוצים תעברו לפני אחיכם בני ישראל, כל בני חיל. רק נשיכם וטפכם ומקניכם, ידעתי כי מקנה רב לכם, ישבו בעריכם אשר נתתי לכם. עד אשר יניח אדוני לאחיכם ככם, וירשו גם הם את הארץ אשר אדוני אלוהיכם נותן להם בעבר הירדן. ושבתם איש לירושתו אשר נתתי לכם. ואת יהושע ציוויתי בעת ההיא לאמור, עיניך הרואות את כל אשר עשה אדוני אלוהיכם לשני המלכים האלה, הן יעשה אדוני לכל הממלכות אשר אתה עובר שמה. לא תיראום, כי אדוני אלוהיכם הוא הנלחם לכם.
Okay, and that's the end of the Torah portion. So, Mom, Dad, if you'd like to make a comment, I think you're on mute. So if you want to say something, you can unmute your microphone. There we go.
After you comment.
Well, I was gonna kind of say similar to what we were looking at last time, how we see that there is a limit and a boundary, right? So this is a very planned and purposeful. I would say like a plan of Yahweh, that He knew exactly where He wanted the Israelites to be and which part was their inheritance. And then there were also nations that they were not to touch, right? They were supposed to leave them where they were. And I also like the part at the very end where He tells them not to fear. Right? Do not fear, for Yahweh your Elohim Himself fights for you. Yeah. And I think He says it again earlier. I'm trying to look for it. That's what I was just. That's what stood out to me. Oh yeah, verse 2. Do not fear him, for I have given him and all his people and his land into your hand. That's kind of what I was gonna share. I don't know if you want to go ahead.
From the beginning in Yehoshua chapter 1 and 2, I will repeat over and over and over. Do not fear. Just keep the Torah. Do not let these words of the Torah depart from you, so that you have success in everything you do. So it is the same concept for us and the same advice. Do not let the Torah of Yahweh depart from your lips, from your heart. In other words, walk the Torah. And that's going to give us the boldness, and that's going to give us the confidence that Abba is with us, and that we shouldn't be afraid of anything. for He is with us. And when He is in control, we know that everything that happens works for good to those that love Him. So that's, fear is, I always say that is one of the methods, one of the weapons that the enemy uses against us. And many a time we fall into that trap of, instead of trusting Yahweh, we see it over and over in the scriptures. They didn't trust Yahweh, or they did what was evil in the eyes of Yahweh because this or that. And then it's like a human trait, sometimes that we can, be steady for a while and then we stumble, or but I praise Yahweh for His loving kindness and for His.
I'm not sure if there's something wrong with your microphone, but it's coming out distorted. I think you cut out for a part. Do you want to repeat that last part?
That it seems like it's a trait of the human beings, right? That trust the promises, and it is easier to trust what we see with our eyes, and that's what gives us fear. So
right.
May Yahweh endure all the way to the eyes, and everything is a circle that repeats all the same thing of Israel went through during the time of repeated in the time of the coming of Yeshua, before the coming of Yeshua, and after the coming. Many things are going to be repeated. So we just need to see carefully what happened then, to know what's going to happen after.
Right. Yeah. So how you were thinking about not going by what we see, but but by faith.
Amen. All His promises, right? I will be with you. Do not dismay. Do not fear. I command you not to fear. So may we listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thank Yahweh for those words of encouragement, because we do need them at certain point in our lives when we are facing certain situations, the death of a family member, uncertain times on the economy, or um, we see that people are going crazy doing stuff that you never thought you will see.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing to do is to hold on and to cling on to Yahweh more than ever before, through Yahshua HaMashiach, and His Ruach HaKodesh. So this is a time of trust, because this is a time of difficulties and, a time of uncertainty, but we just need to trust Him. And like little children, we are the children of Israel, right? And we need to hold to His hand and don't let go. So do not fear. That's all.
Amen. Thank you. Great. Okay, so we can close with the blessing. We can do the blessing to close. There you go.
Okay.
Baruch atah Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Eloheinu
Eloheinu melech
העולם,
haolam,
אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת,
אמת,
וחיי עולם
וחיי
נטע
עולם נטע
בתוכנו.
בתוכנו.
ברוך אתה יהוה, נותן התורה. Amen. Amen. Thank you, everybody.
Shalom, shalom. Be a light for this world. And remember to walk the Torah. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Have a blessed Shabbat tomorrow, everybody. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom for tomorrow.